We're back on the air and we're recording.
Great. Thank God.
Guy takes his wife to his high school reunion. And they look over and there was his wife's old boyfriend, captain of the football team, president of the senior class, president of the student council, scholarship winner. Just 3 sheets to the wind, blind, stinking drunk. I know. Well, anyway, the husband looks and goes, what in the world? What's wrong with him? And his wife says, well, when we broke up, he started drinking and he hasn't quit since. The husband said, how can one human being celebrate that long? Then the fight started. I got that from Paris.
Are we recording?
Well, yeah, we're recording.
Okay, I want to make sure I saw something change on the screen.
No, we're recording. Okay, who's got something to bring up today? Because Brooke just got back from Costa Rica. Brooke, tell us about Costa Rica. Why were you there?
Tell us about it.
You go, girl.
It's time to be outfoxed with Brooke.
Oh, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Outfoxed with Brooke Fox.
Share with us, Brooke. I'm pinned to the edge of my seat. I didn't say anything.
Go ahead. We won't interrupt again.
Okay. Well, as you all know, my dad has been down there for a year.
Episcopal missionary work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's been working with the bishop there.
Joe Episcopal? Okay.
And so he was coming back, so he brought me down. He's coming back permanently.
Oh, he's going to be leaving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went down and spent the last week with him there. And so we kind of drove around. And
Where'd you go in Costa Rica? Did you go to Jaco?
No, we went
You know,
to
Dickie's got a house down there.
Caribbean.
Pacific side. Which side were you on?
Caribbean.
Ooh.
It was nice.
You made it back alive.
We went to Limon. What?
You went to Limon.
What's wrong?
Look, Brooke, I've done some really stupid things in my life, but I have never gone to Limon.
Why?
Well, you didn't go out much at night, did you? Or did you stay in large groups?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, if you stayed in the hotel, then I guess you're okay, as long as, the doors are latched and bolted. Whenever you hear bad things happening in Costa Rica, particularly to tourists, it's always on the Caribbean side. It's always somewhere near Limon or in Limon. And we got, oh God, we'll run into people that, we just left Limon. We left there to get to the West Coast. You're welcome. Because, people who know just don't go there. But you say it was beautiful, didn't you? Did you go to the beach?
With the college and the
saw the beach. I didn't actually go to it. We didn't
Did you go in the water, in those beautiful, crystal clear Caribbean blue waters?
No, we were over there. We drove there.
She's a fair-skinned lass. She can't bear her skin for that.
Go at night.
At night, with the shark.
You are fair-skinned. My God, there's Celtic blood in this girl. I guarantee it.
She's a fair-skinned lassie.
And so we, there was also
Puerto Vallejo. Yeah.
Went there.
The bus, the plane.
And went to the sloth sanctuary. It was really awesome.
Bunch of guys watching sports on TV, drinking beer. Hey, it's the sloth sanctuary.
But you already went to college.
There's a national park called Manuel Antonio on the West Coast.
I've been to that one.
You been to that one? I never went in there. Friends of ours would go in there to see the stuff. I just stayed at the hotel and watched the exact same animals parade past my balcony all day long. Well, they're all down there walking around the hot jungle. I'm sitting there with an adult beverage watching monkeys and koalas and all these things. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger's spider, I'm watching all these things parading past my window, and I ask myself, why does anybody go to the national park? Just look out your window. They're right there. Did you do the zip line? Ooh, why not?
I don't know. I've read things about it. It's not like the best thing for the environment.
Smart.
Wait a minute. The
Freaks out
zip
the
line?
animals and stuff.
Well, of course it'll freak you out.
Well,
It's not going to freak out the animals. It's green.
That's right.
Doesn't create any, well, that's not true. It does create some greenhouse gases, because when you jump off that thing, it's like zipping across that line, and you're 500 feet above the canopy, you're going to release some greenhouse gases. I guarantee it. Oh, yeah. No kidding, I'm telling you.
So what did you do? I mean, you went to an exotic place on the earth.
Just kind of like drove around. And, I'm not much of an outdoorsy kind of gal.
Oh, no.
So I just kind of.
So why did you go?
Is your idea of camping room service?
I don't
That's what it is for my wife
So
and my
why
daughter.
did you become an archivist if you're, such an outdoorsy girl?
Well, she's an
not.
archivist, not an archaeologist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But,
No.
yeah, so,
Some things are just lost.
I know. But, the sloth sanctuary was cool.
Awesome.
And you can volunteer there, so I'm gonna start saving money so I can go there and get to work.
How
Oh
slow
my
do they
God, we gotta get you a life, Brooke, for
How
God.
slow do they move?
Holy
There was one
crap.
that actually they called Spider-Man who actually moves around a lot, but the rest of them just
Is that the one with ADD or something?
no.
Brooke, outside of this group, please do not tell anybody that you're gonna volunteer at this slot.
You are flying to Costa Rica to observe
What?
animals that don't move.
They're cute.
I believe you.
And they can move
They are
fast when-
so lazy though that they actually have a fungus or something that grows on their fur.
They didn't say that. They only come down out of the trees once a week to take a dump and pee.
Right, well,
Which I think is
because they move
And continue.
they move.
Is that
That's the technical
the
term.
more genteel way of putting it? To take a dump.
And pee.
It's a lazy
In
game.
scientific terms.
They move
The
so
pinch a loaf.
They
That's
move,
it.
they move so slow it takes them a week
Launch
to
a
get
missile.
down.
Even their
Bunch
digestive
of
tract
missiles.
is
Torpedoes away.
Drop the Browns
That's
off
right.
at the Super Bowl.
Drop them outside.
Stock the pond, baby.
That's right. Drop the kids off.
Y'all are
Time to
nasty.
grow a monkey tail? Is that what you're saying?
Y'all are nasty. Well, why don't you just go to the why don't you just go to the Columbia Zoo and you could have just like to the rainforest section you could have.
You can see animals dump all the time over there. Or you can go to Norfolk, Virginia and see no actual live animals.
Percy did point this out though, because one time, the first year I was down there was a spider so big that when I brushed it off the balcony, onto the ground, it was a drop of about 4 feet, and it made a thud when it hit the ground.
That shouldn't happen.
Made a noise.
Yeah.
I had to come here, seriously. Yeah, it's a big spider. I said, no, you understand? It made a sound when it hit the ground. I dare you to drop a spider back home and listen for it, Put your ear right up to it, you won't hear a thing. This thing made a thud. This thing got pissed off, it'd get up and kick my ass. That was one hell of a
It made a
spider.
thud because it had just eaten a small child.
That's probably right, yeah. A little Tika child.
It catches kids that fall off the zip line.
When you're there, did you go to the Arenal
Hold
volcano?
that back.
No, didn't have time.
See, there's a lot of stuff
Yeah,
that-
there's a lot of stuff to do.
There's a lot of stuff to do down there. Most of it involves either being at the beach or going to the volcano or going to the zip lines.
Or getting
Did you
shot.
go out? I mean,
But if
did
you're
you go to
fair,
Capo's?
if you're a fair-skinned white lassie from
Yeah.
South Carolina, you
I'm
Boy.
not
know.
from South Carolina. Maryland.
Oh, excuse us.
I'm just
She's
currently
a
residing
Terrapin.
here.
Currently residing here. Well, yeah.
Well, we're real sorry about that.
You're gonna have to excuse us.
We don't talk so good.
I bet
We
she.
talks good American.
I bet
My
she
daughter
does.
would
I bet
absolutely
she
love
doesn't have a problem living in South Carolina when she gets that paycheck every 2 weeks from the Medical University of South Carolina. Doesn't it say that on your paycheck?
Yeah, I get paid
What?
Really?
Yeah, which sucks.
Once
Yeah, I
a
can
month?
see that. Yeah, that would suck.
That would
I get,
suck.
I get paid the last day of the month when my mortgage comes out the first.
There it goes. I mean, you have got exactly 3 hours to have one hell of a good time, because then it's all over for another month.
You can't schedule a better payment schedule than that? You can't negotiate, say, once every 2 weeks?
Faculty was paying.
Well, I want to thank you. That is all we have time we have left for Outfox with Brooke Fox. And I got to tell you, that was one of the fastest segments we ever had go by. Brooke, that was wonderful. You want to say goodbye to all your friends? Oh, that was big. Okay.
Bye-bye.
That was a big goodbye, wasn't it?